MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, number 22.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Lifted the other way to left center. There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Here's a look over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Beltran has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Leading off for the Astros, right fielder, Jake Marisnick.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jake Marisnick is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 1st. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the 1st. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sanchez recovers. The throw to first is in. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Right fielder, number 99.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
A fastball that just misses inside. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Striding in, Jay Bruce. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Marisnick. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up those strong hands.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. There's Baez on to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Chase Headley. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marisnick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Into the box, George Springer. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
George Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
First delivery to him on the way. Evan Gattis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
First baseman.
So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back. Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Jason Kipnis.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Bregman backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Ready for another chance. Aaron Hicks. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Right side. Baez able to get there in time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. So striding forward now, Carlos Beltran. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here's a high pop-up. Headley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jay Bruce. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jay Bruce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to 2nd now with nobody out. In now Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sanchez.
Good lead off his 2nd there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from 2nd. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Grounded up the first baseline. To his left, Suarez. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Chase Headley. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Headley.
From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between 1st and 2nd.
In there, a base hit. Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Now that was a good pitch to hit in a good location, but most of the time you're not looking to hit a slider. Maybe that's why he couldn't pull the trigger right there.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1 and a dive, but he's back. Getting a few steps off a 2nd there. Now the pitch, and a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3. And now at the plate, Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
2nd baseman, number 9.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Center fielder number 4.
Now to the plate, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks.
Leading off for the Yankees.
He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The right fielder, number 9.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A bullet to first base. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Marisnick. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Evan Gattis now standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher Evan Gattis.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Up onto the train tracks, but it's a foul ball. That's a shame. It had plenty of distance. Hit on the ground to third. Headley's got it. One away. Into the box now. Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding into the box, Alex Bregman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Brett Gardner.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Third baseman.
Digging in once again, Chase Headley. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now
digging in and looking for more, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. He waits. Now the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Second baseman number 20.
Riding in once again, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance. Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Number 6.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that's in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Francisco.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. Ready for another shot now. Jay Bruce. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Chris Davinsky comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's going to be a base hit for Bruce. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. 7 runs on 12 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Two-one home now to Gardner. A fastball that just misses inside. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and this goes right past him. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. from the stretch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Matt, I like the last two pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Javier Baez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Nolan Arenado is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the seventh, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So it was a swinging strike three. Nolan Arenado takes the hat trick with his third strikeout of the night. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the eighth. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The batter, number 13.
Settling in now, Francisco Lindor. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Brad Peacock enters now in a mop-up role.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Here's Jay Boosna, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So striding in, Brett Gardner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 3 runs already home here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Beltran. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Evan Gattis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Evan Gattis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here. 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The next 0-2. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far. Now to the plate, Chase Headley. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Chase Headley.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Standing in, Ronnie Chisenhall. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. On the move is Springer. 2 down. Striding in, Jason Kipnis. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Marisnick is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Josh Reddick. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Designated hitter.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Carlos Beltran. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And there's another one, strike 3, as he just continues to mow guys down. Here's Jake Marisnick. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Now batting, Javier Baez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 11 runs, 15 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Astros, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park. 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.